Hey guys, how's it going? Brad Riley here and welcome to this video today. And in this one, I'm going to be going through how you can set up a fantastic onboarding process for your agency. And above all, I'm going to be giving you the chance to get a 100% free full onboarding funnel. And what you're going to get in this video today is a swipe and deploy complete free onboarding questionnaire process that I have inside of my agency, which I'm not even joking. I promise you this, 75 to 80% of the people who have gone through this have personally messaged me afterwards and told me how fantastic my onboarding process is, okay? Now this is feedback from my own clients that have no reason to do that, and so many of them, 75, 80% of them have messaged me saying how fantastic this is, and you can get this 100% free in your business today if you just continue watching this video to the end. Now just before we jump into it, if you are new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. And secondly, if you are interested in having me personally mentor you for free for 7 days, getting an access to a bunch of free, awesome, high-level training resources and access to a fantastic, abundant community of entrepreneurs, I've secured you a spot to a 7-day free trial to my Entrepreneur Accelerator, which is in the top link of the description. So after you've watched this video, make sure you follow through, go through and get that. And I'd love to be able to help you out on a much deeper level. Without further ado, let's jump into it. So firstly, what I want to discuss here is just the importance of an onboarding process. You know, having a process at which a client can become a client and then be completely automated, brought on into your company, ready for you to take action, start getting them results without you having to do anything physically is so important. You know, so often when I first started my company, onboarding would take like 2 weeks. Trying to get everything I needed from a prospect or a new client, like all the files, all the passwords, you know, making sure I can get access to the ad account, the pixel, making sure everything's set up properly, you know, making sure that I have information about the customer and their competitors and having email lists, like all of that stuff would sometimes take 2 weeks. And even though often that's because they're busy and they take the time, it still doesn't look great on you. And you want to make sure when you're running your business or your agency, every single step of the process, from when a client first hears about you to the fact they've been working for you for like 12 months, right? Every step of that process needs to be high level. Every single step of that process needs to make sure it's over delivering and it's like fantastic for the client. Because if that's the case, you're going to retain them longer, you're going to get more referrals, ultimately you're going to have more success. And a large process of that is actually having a automated and really high level onboarding process. Now, in my business, what I'm going to be going through today is just a questionnaire. I'm going to give you this 100% free to swipe and deploy into your business immediately, right? You can take this, you can copy it, you can implement it right now free of charge just using Google Forms, right? What I also have is a 7 or 8 step, I can't remember now, it's a 7 or 8 step onboarding funnel, right? Where they go through a series of videos, and after they finish that, they're completely onboarded. This is the most important thing, but the onboarding process, the funnel, if you want that, again, like the other 7 steps, you want the complete funnel for free that you can literally come on, just change the videos up and implement for yourself. Again, you can access that 100% free in your free trial for the Entrepreneur Accelerator. So if you want that full funnel for free for both social media management and Facebook ads, again, join the trial in the top link of the description. You can get that full funnel. Today, what I'm going to be going through here though for free as well also is giving you this onboarding questionnaire. All right. Really important. I've got so many compliments on it. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So as we know, onboarding, incredibly important, right? It's the process of taking a client from about to work with your business to then being in a position where you can start getting the results and you have everything you need. They're now onboarded as a client within your agency. All right, really important process. If you don't get this automated and taken care of, it can take you weeks of back and forth. So this is something that I send to all of my new clients. And this questionnaire gives me literally every single piece of information that I need. Every single piece of it. Now, this mixed along with the funnel and the videos that I prepare, it makes for a killer onboarding process. So the first section up here, information and details. So very simple, very basic. Tell me your business name, contact name, email addresses, your time zone, web URL, ad account ID, daily and monthly budget. I also ask here as well for them to provide me with a Google Drive link with all existing creatives. All right, so that's like logo files, images, videos, pretty much anything we can implement and use in our marketing. All right. And then finally at the bottom, we have their goals. So what you can actually do is you can have everything in one place. So first of all, just having business name, contact name, email addresses, time zone, web URL, all in one place is so helpful, and I can come in here to responses and see a bunch of my clients who have filled this all out, and it's all in one specific area, all in one space. So first of all, that's really incredibly important. Number two, it's important for me to know as I onboard them. What's their ad account ID? Okay, great. What's their website? Great. The most important part of this list though is the Google Drive link. Now think about this. I'm getting them to provide me a link with everything. Logo files, videos, photos, images, like anything, color codes. Just give me everything that you've used. Any photo you've taken, any image, any logo file, PNGs, JPEGs, Photoshop files, whatever it is, send it all in here. Now think about how helpful that is. What is that going to prevent? Well, first of all, it's going to prevent me having to, 2 weeks into our relationship, say, hey John, can you send me this image? Hey John, can you send me this image? Hey John, can you send me this logo? Hey John, can you send me this? Like, I don't need to do that anymore. I don't need to bother them. I can let them do their job. I can let them run their company. And also I can just focus and grab it all. And it's so much more efficient. It's all in one place. So you can see already, this is just like one thing, right? How important this is. Next, business address. Now, one thing that you can do, and I've done other videos on this and I'll continue to do more, but as you onboard a new client, you can send them little gifts, right? It's really great for retention and over delivering. So you can get their business address in here so you know where to send stuff, Is it Christmas, or is it their birthday, or is it Thanksgiving or New Year's? Send a little gift, send a little card. It costs you a couple bucks, but massively improves retention, right? So you can get their business address in here. So next up here is understanding your business. This is also so important. So right now, I'm trying to get an understanding of the business that I'm about to work with. So many SMMA owners and entrepreneurs, especially when you're a beginner, because I remember I used to be this way, right? You would come and work with a client and then you'd feel bad like asking them questions about their company and competitors because you feel like you should know it. But why on earth should you know it? Like, why on earth should you know anything about their company? You don't own it. Nobody knows their business, their customers better than them. So you want to try and get all of that information out of them, because the more you know about their customers, their business, the better you can market to their customers, the better you can promote their business, push the best selling points, touch on the pain points of the customers to get more conversions, right? So again, rather than every single day messaging my client saying, hey, can you tell me about the pain points? Hey, can you give me some competitors? I get it all up front in this questionnaire, all right? So, shipping area. Let's say you work with a company and they only ship in Ireland, and I don't know that, and I'm running a worldwide campaign or running campaigns to America. It's not going to convert because no one can buy from there, right? So it's important to know where do you ship if that's applicable. Not applicable for a lot of companies, but for e-commerce businesses, some of them only ship to certain countries, right? So it's important for me to know that when I'm running ads. Okay, it also saves the back and forth. Competitors, incredibly important. Why is this? Well, not because we want to go and copy competitors or to be worried about them, simply because you can go and check them out. You can also see exactly what they've been doing as well, right? So you can go and check out their ads, spy on their ads, see what's working, see clearly what's not. A lot of the time you can even target these competitors inside of Facebook ads. So think about it, if they're a direct competitor, and that's an interest, like an audience we can target, the chances are they've got a lot of the customers that we want, so we can target them, right? So again, knowing competitors, incredibly important. What search keywords, all right, relate to the business? Very important. Like let's say it's for Instagram, right? And you want to use certain hashtags. Understanding what they are, rather than just trying to assume it yourself when you don't know the business. Like, finding this stuff out is important. 3 key selling points for the products in the business. Again, really important. What are the 3 selling points? Like affordable, durable, reusable, 30-day refund policy, really cheap, high quality, certain type of fabric. I don't know. Again, it depends on the business, right? But you can implement this really easily. Top 3 best sellers, so damn important. If you're working with e-commerce stores, knowing what best-selling products they have is so important, because I want to give you 2 scenarios. You run an ad to a product on that website that no one's purchased before and no one's shown any interest in. Perfect audience, perfect copy, perfect anything, but it's a bad product. It's not going to convert at all, or not as well as running ads to the best seller. So if you run ads to things that have been proven to have buy and like people clearly love it, you're going to get better results in your ads. So knowing this is important. Again, getting discount codes, so important. If you're running retargeting campaigns, having a discount code saying, hey, I noticed you added to cart but didn't check out. If you use code XYZ, you can get 25% off your order. This is the only time you're ever going to get your discount, right? Something like that. Massively going to drive conversions. So rather than me asking for discount codes 2-3 weeks into our relationship, give me the discount codes now. Just go and run your business. Like, give me everything I need now, all right? Next up, customer lists. So this is incredibly important, right? If you're you know, if you're actually running any type of email marketing, this is going to be obviously helpful anyway. But for the most part, having a customer list is so flipping awesome if it's a large one specifically, because you can upload that list inside of Facebook to either retarget them in terms of like, you know, I want to retarget these people to buy again. You know, if this is a list of buyers, setting up a post-purchase campaign saying, hey, we want to thank you for being a loyal customer. We thought you'd like to check these out. Really fantastic, high converting ad. What you can also do is create lookalike audiences based off of the email list. Think about it, if you've got a list of 10,000 people who are all buyers and you create a lookalike audience of people who look exactly like them, it's going to be so powerful in running ads. And some of our best converting campaigns and audiences have been from customer list lookalikes. So getting them to just send over a customer list, really important, right? Now, this is less about understanding the business. This is now about who is your customer. Tell me everything you know about your customer and who is your perfect customer. So, what age range, male or female? What are they afraid of? Now, this is obvious, right? This is helpful for us to be able to test and target with inside of Facebook targeting. Like if it's a female fashion brand, I mean, likely that males aren't going to buy. It's just important to know that stuff, right? Now, this is important here. So you can see a key trend here as well, right? This is all now pain points. What makes them angry? Do they have any daily frustrations? What trends are relevant? What do these people desire? So this is, again, that whole problem solution thing. Pain, pleasure. Like, what are your pain points? And then guess what? If we know your pain points, we can use that in our copy, you know? And we can touch on the fact that we're not like that. We're not like them. Like, what if a daily frustration with a certain business is that a product's massively overpriced and low quality? You can touch on the fact that you're actually low price but very high quality, you know, like whatever it may be, or eco-friendly, like whatever, right? But you can now, when you know these pain points, you can touch on it in your marketing. Do they have a specific mindset? Do they have any, okay, this is really important. Do they have any specific language? Right, best scenario I can give for this. John, the real estate agent, and Joanna, the fashion store owner. If I ran an ad, right, and this is so, I've literally done this before, and it was a fantastic converting campaign, right? We ran an ad for one of our fashion e-commerce brands, and it literally said, girl, it was like GUUURLL and like a bunch of flames. You need to check this out. And it converted like a ridiculous ROAS, right? Because you're speaking so specifically in their language to that customer. It was like an alternative women's fashion brand. Ideal age, anywhere from 18 to like 25. So saying girl with a bunch of emojis and flames, this is fire. Like, you're speaking to that audience. Now imagine this, I've got John, the real estate agent, selling $1 million properties. Girl, you need to buy this house. Like, you're literally not going to get any results for that. But if you use it properly, you're going to get way better conversion. So understanding the specific language for the company and what do their customers speak like? Have they got any certain lingo or language that they use? Knowing that is so important, right? So again, nobody knows this better than your client. And that's important. Have you noticed any patterns, right? And if so, what are they? Really important. Okay, section 7, URL master list. Does what it says on the tin, right? Give us every URL that's important. Every URL, every website, landing page, offer page, whatever it is, social media links, just send us it all here so we have it. If you ever tell me, hey Brad, I want you to go and send a link to the coaching page, and like, where the bloody hell is the coaching page? I can't see it on your website, and it turns out to be a different landing page. Like, I can just have everything in one place, right? Really important. Logins and passwords. If we need to get into social media, Instagram, for any reason, we're posting on LinkedIn or Twitter, I'm gonna need your usernames and passwords, right? So it gives them the option to add that there. Section 9, Slack emails. Obviously, I keep all of my communication within my agency inside of Slack with my team and my clients. So making sure they can give me an email, which I can invite them then to Slack if they already have it. Cool, what's your Slack email? If not, give me an email and I'll invite you over to Slack, all right? And obviously as well, if there needs to be anybody else in this Slack channel, like not just the business owner, but maybe the marketing manager or their personal assistant, I clearly say there as well, you know, usually 1 to 2 people is fine, but if you want to add anybody else in, you can do. And then finally, it's just preferences and final details. So provide any branding guidelines, you know, any specific color codes, you want this to be this certain way, not like this, any final notes and anything else that will help with the market. And this is just like final touches. Like, is there anything we haven't covered that you want to tell us? For the most part, clients normally keep this quite blank because they've covered so much today up here, right? Now, unfortunately, to my knowledge, I can't share this with you to just plug and play into your company. So what you're gonna need to do is just watch this video back and just scroll through and copy it, right? But then you can swipe and you can just deploy this into your business immediately. You can just have this free of charge, copy it exact. Honestly, like, it's hard, like for example with Upwork, right? I can't show you an Upwork profile and say, here's a template, because everyone's would look the same. At this point, you've already closed the client and about to onboard them. So it doesn't matter if everyone's got the same, as long as it's high quality, right? So take this, plug it, play it into your business. It's going to make your onboarding process so fantastic. Send this to your clients when you close them. It will make a huge difference. Now, hope you found a bunch of value. This is worth so much money. I'm so glad I'm giving this to you for free today. This is worth so much money. But when you multiply this with the actual onboarding funnel that I have, the video funnel that it walks them through to get payment, to get them onboarded, showing them how they can give us access to an ad account, how they can use Slack, that full almost like onboarding area that I have, this multiplied with that just makes your onboarding unlike anything else. So if you want to access not just this, but you want to access the full funnel completely free of charge, obviously I'd love you to join the trial and stay on, right? I want you to join, get a bunch of value and stay. That's my goal. But even if you just join the trial, get your template, and then after 5-6 days, you want to quit out of the trial, there's no strings attached, right? So if you join that free trial down below, you can get access to this onboarding process and all of the videos for both social media management and Facebook ads 100% free of charge, along with an additional 40-minute free masterclass training on how to set everything up, how it all works, and what the process looks like. So if you want to get that, check out the top link in the description, access your free trial. And you know what, if you don't go ahead and do that, just implementing this Google form in itself completely free of charge is a no-brainer in my opinion. Hopefully you found a bunch of value. Thanks again so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one.